keynote speaker Michelle and her parents, David and Victoria, at Dare to Dream. Dare to Dream is a self-advocacy conference that's held, I think they do one in each region in the spring, and it's for high school students to hear from other students how they've advocated for themselves, and Michelle was a speaker there. And she's going to tell her inspiring story of how being included basically changed the trajectory of her life. Michelle was nonverbal until age 6, started school in a self-contained classroom in an out-of-district school, was brought back to district in 3rd grade with no previous exposure at all to curriculum, and worked her way to full inclusion by high school. So after she finishes her speech, her parents, David and Victoria, will come up and support Michelle and help to answer some questions if you have questions. So would you prefer to hold or to, okay, and I'll move your slides.
I got it.
No.
I got.
Oh, good. Okay. Better.
Hi, my name is Michelle Curve. I'm 19 years old and I have autism. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I was diagnosed with autism on my mom's birthday, 10 days before my 2nd birthday in the year 2000. Growing up in Brooklyn, my autism affected me in many ways. I had no eye contact, I did not respond to anyone who called my name, and I was nonverbal. I did not like anyone to touch me, more specifically like anyone to pick me up. I had temper tantrums. I liked everything in the routine. I was isolated from my siblings, my older sister Samantha and my younger brother John. I did not like to engage with anyone pretty much, and I was in my own world. When I was 3 years old, and in August of 2001, my family and I moved to Marlboro, New Jersey. My parents were looking for a good school for me as soon as we moved to Marlboro, and they found Children's Center of Monmouth County. It was a school in Neptune, New Jersey for kids with autism and multiple disorders. I was in a secluded classroom with students who have autism like me, and the school did not provide any educational studies. It was mostly about life skills. I was the only girl in the class and the rest were boys. I did not have that many memories from Children's Center, but I only remember the Hawaiian dance I did with my 2nd grade teacher, Miss Lauren, because I practiced so much with her that I still remember that day. Later on, my parents found out from the school that I was more advanced than most of my classmates. They said I was verbally communicating and my behavior improved. They were told I was ready to be put into our town school district. My parents were not really convinced that much, but I knew I was ready for more. I actually remember when I went to visit my future public school in June of 2006. I went inside the school building with my dad, and we met with the principal and one of the teacher aides I was going to have, Miss Rosso. In the classroom, I remember meeting my future teacher, Mr. Wangard. I was sitting at a desk with my name tag on it, and there was a blue notebook on it with my name, too. I was shy around the other students, but I was smiling about being in the class. My first real school was Frank Dugan Elementary School. In September 2006, I started attending Dugan Elementary. I was still in the minivan bus as my transportation. I still remember about being scared about my first day in the new school. I was very shy and I didn't know how to make friends. Attending Dugan entailed new challenges. I was in a small classroom filled with 15 students, including me. I was very shy and I didn't know how to make friends. I was in a resource classroom for special needs students in math and English. And because I didn't receive educational studies before. And then I was in the regular classroom for social studies and science. It was very different being in a regular classroom because there was more students, but I did have a teacher's aide in the classroom. I was pulled out for one-on-one classroom assistance in different subjects. During my one-on-one sessions, my teacher aide went over any topics that I needed clarification. My teacher aide also reviewed and helped me prepare for any upcoming tests. In math class, I was allowed to use the number line system to assist me on working on math problems. Another of my accommodations was to allow me to sit in front of the classroom, as I still do today. I received a number of therapies by the Child Study team, including physical, speech, and occupational therapy. I still remember when I first learned to hold a pencil because it reminds me of when I began to learn to write. And that was a big milestone for me. I was very proud about that. I believe that being in a regular school surrounded by supportive teachers and students really helped me achieve many of my goals. I was also eligible for extended school. The Child Study team from Dugan and Special Services Administration allowed me to attend a camp for special needs children over the summer, since there were no appropriate summer accommodations for me in the school district. They recommended a camp in my town called Harbor Haven. The camp was only 10 minutes away from home. I liked the camp so much that I ended up going there for 4 summers. It was a fun experience for me. I still remember my group of friends that I was with in camp. I got educational study activities while having fun activities as well. Parents, always ask your child's study team about extended school year and other possible options for your child. When I was going into 4th grade, I was transferred to Robertsville Elementary School. I still had the same teacher and all the same accommodations, but our class had to move due to space issues. It was definitely a challenge for me adjusting to a new school again, but I got through the support of my family and teachers. I stopped having physical and occupational therapy in 4th grade. I improved so much that I only needed speech therapy. I knew I was improving because I was getting better at pronouncing words during speech therapy. After ending my elementary school years, I attended Marlboro Middle School. It was the first school I ever attended in with my siblings. I finally started taking the big bus with the other neighborhood kids. I was so excited about going on the big bus. Middle school was a big adjustment for me, though. I struggled in 6th grade with things like using a locker. I had difficulty opening my locker since it was a combination lock. I used to get frustrated about it. I told my parents and we all talked to the child study team, and accommodations were made for me to use a key to open my locker. I used the key from my locker throughout my middle school years. It made me feel better and less anxious. I want to let everyone know, do not be afraid to ask for accommodations for anything, even if it's for something as simple as a key for a locker. I was showing so much improvement in school, my mom signed me up for Taekwondo classes at ATA Black Belt Academy. My mom wanted me to learn self-defense because it would help me improve my motor skills and self-control. It turned out to be my favorite activity of all time. I will never forget my experience there. I was one of the couple of students with a disability that was put into regular Taekwondo classes. It showed I was able to perform like everyone else, even though I learned differently. Successfully, I earned my black belt when I was 10 years old. It was December 2009. My older sister Samantha and I earned our black belts the same day. It showed having autism did not stop me from earning my black belt. Today, I feel so strong and more confident in life because I had the opportunity of doing something like everyone else. Throughout middle school, I continued to receive accommodations like speech and teacher's aid in the classroom. In 6th grade, I attended all resource classrooms. In 7th grade, I moved up to a regular math class with a teacher's aid. My teacher aide was there to assist me if I ever needed clarification. All I had to do was raise my hand. My teacher aide was also available during lunch for extra help that I needed. By 8th grade, I moved up to all regular classes except for science. My parents and I continued to meet with the child study team once a year to go over my progress and review any accommodations I may need. One of my accommodations was to have extra time on tests and only have 2 choices instead of 4 choices on multiple choice exams. I was also allowed to have test questions read to me if I needed it. Furthermore, I had an influential speech teacher, and her name was Miss Smith. At first, I only was with Miss Smith for speech, but in 8th grade, she created a class for all students with special needs to learn about social skills. I attended the social skills class once a week. My speech teacher created an amazing class. She taught us about social skills, making friends, as well as having conversations with people. I improved tremendously with my social skills. I was able to make my own group of friends in 8th grade, and they are still my best friends today. The social skills class helped me learn how to be around people in various situations. After graduating middle school, I attended Colts Neck High School. I received a sibling waiver to attend Colts Neck since my older sister was a student there. My parents thought it was a good idea for me to go to school with my sister so she can help me when I needed it. My first month in high school as a freshman was difficult. It turned out the school never received any of my IEP files, and they had no idea that I was classified and needed special accommodations. I was having anxiety over the issues in school, so I told my parents about the difficulty, so we called my guidance counselor to set up an appointment to discuss my disability, and to get the right accommodations for me. Also, after meeting with the child study team, case manager, and psychologist, Mr. Schaefer, all the issues were resolved, and they started providing all the necessary accommodations I needed. My first month in high school proved to me that my parents are always there to support me and make sure that I get all the resources I need to do well in school. During my high school years, I received all the same services as in middle school, like speech therapy, teacher's aid, and longer test time. I always reached out to my teachers for assistance when I needed extra help. Being in a regular school taught to me how for me to advocate for things I need. It taught me how to reach out to my teachers and not being afraid to ask for help. After overcoming my personal issues and adjusting to regular classes, in my last 2 years of high school, I decided to be a peer mentor to students with various disabilities in an after-school program called Career Connections. We did activities like arts and crafts and to attending our school sports events. I inspired the students about overcoming my issues while being a good friend for them too. My biggest decision came to me when I was in my senior year of high school. I chose to stop my speech therapy that I've gone since I was very young. I knew I was doing really well at this point in my life, both socially and in communicating. In addition, I knew there would be no therapies in college. I was proud to have made my own decision because it proved I was becoming independent in my decisions, being self-advocate, and knowing what I needed. Last year, in June, I graduated from Colts Neck High School with 4 principal honors, getting straight A's, being in National Honor Society, Academic Student of the Month, and 2 awards from Senior Awards Night. I also attended the Dare to Dream Leadership Conference as a keynote speaker. Today, I am attending Brookdale Community College. I passed my first summer and fall semester of college, and I'm currently in my first spring semester. I owe my success to the disability services provided by Brookdale Community College. I registered through the disability services with the case manager, Ernest Overson, and I chose what accommodations meet my needs. My accommodations are listed on the alert form. Every class I take, I provide the professor with my alert form, and we discuss my accommodations. My professors are very accommodating. Brookdale Community College also offers students with special needs a vocational program called CATCH. The students get job career experience and classroom experience at college. Parents, encourage your child to go to college. There are many programs and resources so your child can succeed in college. Lastly, I want to share that today I drive, I attend college, and I have a job. I would not be here speaking to all of you if it wasn't for my supportive parents and great school systems. To all families and teachers, do not give up and have high expectations because good things can happen for your special child or special student.